I said I ranked this album. This already might have topped. Not might have. It's already my number one so far. Okay, we're now getting into the next thing of the stream. I'm gonna be checking out. I keep wanting to say checking out and taking a look at. I'm leaving that. I'm gonna be taking a look at the BOYZ album Effect. I just came from taking a look at the music video, and I actually did really enjoy my time with the song. I mentioned in that it wasn't my favorite song of theirs that I've ever listened to, but it did have its place and I did enjoy it while I was listening to it. I am about to go into this listening to it for the third time because it does seem like the album does start with this song, and I listened to every single album on the song. Wow. I listened to every single album on the song. I listened to every single song on the album regardless of whether I've heard it or not. And so, while you guys aren't going to see this, I'm going to go ahead and go into listening to the song again, as I already have my reaction to the music video already up for you guys to check out. I'm going to listen to the song again on my own, and then I am going to kind of come back in for you guys with my final thoughts on the song after having heard it again for a third time, and then we'll go into, well, I'll add that to the playlist it needs to go into because I haven't done that yet. Well, no, I have done that. I've done that already. I'm going to take a look at the credits and then we'll go into the next song on the album together to listen to. So yeah, I will speak to you in a second, I guess. No, because I love the... No, hold on. Again. I love the clanking. Every single time I love the clanking for that. Again, my thoughts are still the same. The final, I guess, vocal part, I guess, in the song, if you can... No, you can call it that. That last moment in the song, before you go into the final chorus, I love that part so much. I think that part is my favorite part of the song. There's just something about it. It's like a nice mix of the rapping as well as just the singing, and I don't know, I just really, really enjoy that part of the song. Again, still not up there as my favorite song of them, but it is a song that I really enjoyed, and I have added that to playlist. Now, something that I didn't mention at the start of this, I do rank the album as I go along. I do that for any album. It seems like at this point it doesn't matter if it's a mini album, a full album, or even a single album. I do tend to find myself ranking the songs, and so you will see me doing that as we go along with this listen, because Stylish is the only song that I've listened to so far. Obviously, it's just kind of sitting at the top, but that could change as things go along. With that being said, we're just going to go ahead and move into the next song on the album, which is Talk. Let's go. Okay. Something that I also forgot to say, disclaimer. I am someone who pauses a lot. I am someone who rewinds a lot. So if you're someone who does not like that, definitely find someone else who doesn't do that as much as I do. Let me just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna... No, because the voice manipulation on that? I said I ranked this album. This already might have topped. Not might have. It's already my number one so far. It is. It's my number one so far. Nah, bro. No, just that entire... Nah, bro. See, this is what I was... Okay. This is what I was talking about when I was like, I love their singing. I love their singing. The voice felt dope, bro. Cause it's already my favorite. It's already my favorite. 2 songs in, bro. Their voices, bro. You have like this like stop. Stop. Give me a second, man. Those cards, bro. Oh God, I might have gotten new right back. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I did it again, bro. Absolutely vibe. Absolutely my vibe. Absolutely for me. What I be looking for when I listen to them, bro, I promise you. Almost. Is that a symbol? I like very briefly stop. I very briefly kept thinking I was hearing like the symbol of a drum, but I'm not sure. Like right there? I feel like I am. Wow. I don't know, because that voice manipulation throughout the entirety of the song is fantastic. Look, look, I tell you. Yes, this is absolutely. Here's the thing. I've said it. Even though I haven't listened to their previous album this year, and I haven't listened to any of their releases from 2024. I guess it just happened to turn out that way. But of the albums, because I have listened to at least 2, maybe 3 albums of theirs. Of the songs that I've listened to from the BOYZ, I knew that there was something that I really enjoyed about them. I knew that. And again, while I do really like Stylish, I do. It has its place, and it's a song that I could see myself listening to again. That's hands down, no doubt about it. There's something about their singing, and I do love the rapping as well, don't get it twisted. But there is something so nice and special to me when I listen to them about their singing that I just love to hear them do it. And so I get a song like this, or you have that guitar in there like that. You have their singing with the ad-libs and all of that going on in the background. You had, like, again, in the background, this bit of a symbol. And then I love the voice manipulation that kept coming in. On top of that, the voice manipulation that we were just kind of popping in, like, in and out of the song, was so great to me. This is absolutely, when I listen to the BOYZ, it doesn't necessarily have to be this sound, but this is something that I just kind of look for. I always feel like I'm going to get a song that's kind of like this. If you're someone who's new to the channel, you may not know this. But in regards to like the type of music that I listen to the most, is probably R&B, hip-hop, rap. I do love myself some metal, some rock, punk, and all of that as well. But what I do listen to the most is R&B, hip-hop, rap, R&B, pop, all of that. Like just that kind of genre of music. And while this isn't necessarily that, I feel like when it comes to their singing, You know, some of the chords in that were quite good too. But it's like this sound absolutely fits within a sound that I could find myself just sitting and listening to every single day. And so I really, really enjoyed the song. In terms of my ranking, if you couldn't already tell, my number one so far is Talk, followed by Stylish. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop yapping. I'm talking too long. I need to get to the next song on the album. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to take a look at the creds real quick, and then we're going to move on to the next song on the album. Okay, I've now added Talk to the playlist it's needed to go into. I've also taken a look at the credits. The people that I saw on the credits I am quite familiar with in terms of their works with other artists that I've listened to. And honestly, I'm not surprised. Seeing the names that I did, every time I see them on a track, I know that it's going to be a good one. And so I'm so glad with that one. That being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next song on the album, which is You and I. Let's waste no more time. Let's go. See? Wow. Yo, what? 한순간 무의식 속에서 그러지 마. You can run. 본능은 grow on 끝없이 빠져든 trap. Burn it up. 거침없이 날 향해 몰아치는 wave. I'll give you the time of your life. Girl, let me show you what I'm about. See their voices, bro. Yeah. Yo, that sound. You can bring them more. Wow. I'm sorry, I gotta, what the hell? It's still going. There's like this air noise, airy type of noise in that too. Wow. Before I do get too far into this part, I was still kind of dwelling on that, I'm going to assume is the chorus, but I need to hear it again to see how I really feel about it. Because it feel like it went in so hard. It didn't necessarily feel too different from the previous bits of the song, but I do need to hear it come in again to see how I feel. Because the initial thoughts, I don't feel great about it, but I want to hear it again. It feels better the second time. Yeah, it feels better the second time. Alice, bro. My goodness. Wow. No, this part is insane, actually. I gotta listen to this part again. No, stop. I gotta hear that. Those little electronic parts that came in, they were tasty, man. Yeah, okay. Wow. Hold on. No, I love the way they sing that part. It's like it's amping up. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. No. Here's the thing. I actually, for a moment, wasn't sure where I was going to place the song on the album. There was actually a point in time where I was kind of like, I think this and Stylish are on the same level. Because when the song started out, I was like, oh, this is going to be a tasty song. You could tell. And then it got to the chorus, and I was like, huh. I don't know how I feel about it. I was like, it's kind of going in hard, but I was like, I don't know if it's going in hard in the way that I like, or if it's just, maybe I was just tossed up. So I was like, okay, well, let me wait until I get to hearing it again the second time. Now, the second time was definitely a lot better than the first because I knew what to expect, but I still wasn't 100% sold on it. But I think what's selling me on this and liking this more than Stylish, where Stylish is, I mean, you might as well call it minimalist to compare it to like You and I. You and I has so much going on in it that it almost felt like too much, which is why I think I was iffy on the chorus. But there were just some sounds, along with their voices in this song, to where I'm like, nah, I definitely like this more than Stylish. I definitely like the song more than Stylish. I still want to say that Talk is probably heads above Stylish and You and I, but only in the sense of the entirety of the song. Because again, I don't know if it's the pre-chorus or whatever it is that you wish to call it for this song. That sound, especially the sound that you get when the song initially starts, that sound I think you also get in the pre-chorus. That sound, along with their voices, I think kind of carries it for me before it goes into that main chorus where it's just like this. It feels cluttered. I don't know how to explain it. That sound in the chorus feels very cluttered. It feels like there's a lot going on there. And while I don't hate it, because again, it definitely felt better the second time it came in, because I knew what to expect, it's still not my favorite sound in this song. I like their voices during that part, for sure, but I think the sound itself, it's not my favorite thing in this song, but I do think that the parts that I do enjoy make up for me not caring too much in regards to that sound for the chorus. So I think the ways in which I'm going to rank this one, it'll be Talk, You and I, and Stylish. Because again, I really love their voices. If you give me a song with them singing, it's not gonna be that hard to be good for me. They did such a fantastic job. Again, I really enjoyed that, despite the one little bit that I mentioned. That being said, though, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the playlist I need to go into, and then I will also take a look at the production credits and stuff like that. Then I will be with you guys for the next song on the album. Okay, we have now added You and I to the playlist that's later to go into, and we are now going into the next song on the album, which is Constellation. Take a look at the credits. Didn't see anyone that I recognized, and so here we are. I don't have anything to say. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into Constellation. Let's go. I'm curious to see what this is gonna sound like with the title like that. Ooh! Ooh, I love the good. I love the guitar. Ooh. Wow. Wait. Okay. Stop. Okay, I'm being hit a lot. Stop. I was trying to pick up on the guitar. Yeah, that. I love that. The drums, man. I could see this being like the OST to a song. Yeah, bro. I love that drum, man. Like, wow. Wow. Again, sorry. Nah, that guitar is eating. Someone might tell me this. If someone gets to this part of the video or just listens to this song alone, please tell me whose voice that was that just came in on this part. Who is that? Let's go all the way back. Let's go to the beginning of this part. Who is this person singing? Who is this person singing here? Like, who is it? This person, who is this? I love their tone. I love the drums here, man. That guitar, I can just hear it in the background. It's like, da-da-da-da. Yeah. Bro, I've been getting like so many bandy type sounds recently, and I'm loving it. Like, I don't know, I'm loving it because the guitars are popping off. The drums are especially pop. I don't know if it's a drum day today because I usually kind of bounce back and forth. I think more often than not, I'm usually even a bit more into the guitar than I am the drums. But for some reason, in the songs that I've been listening to today, the drums have been really getting to me, and the drums were really nice in this one. I like this song a lot. I feel like I can't quite recall. I can't quite recall. I think that it was maybe the album before Watch It, or it could have been the album before that. I'm only seeing the color red right now, so I can't recall. I want to say it was an album that had like a song called Skateboard on it, maybe. That's the only thing that's coming to mind. But for some reason, Did we get songs like that on that album? I'm not entirely sure. If we did, I wouldn't be surprised because for some reason that's the album that came to mind when I heard this song. Maybe I'm just like incredibly wrong and I'm just like saying stuff for nothing. But I do really enjoy this song. As I said before, I'm someone who likes rock music, punk music, metal, and all of that stuff, which means I'm someone who's very much into like just the instruments associated with that sound. And so I'm someone who really loves like a drum or like an electric guitar or just any form of guitar in general. I love those sounds so much. And I really love the band sound and their voices, again, as always, on top of this. This felt like an OST to me. I felt like this could very well be associated with maybe some form of a show or just anything in general, and I love that. It was so bright. I don't know the lyrics to it because I'm just listening to the song, but I really, really, really enjoyed that. I really, really did. And so, because of that, Talk is still my number one at the moment. I do think I like You and I just a little bit more than Constellation. And so it's Talk, You and I, Constellation, Stylish. To some degree, to some very small degree, I do think that sometimes Constellation and Stylish might switch. But I think overall, I like Constellation just a tad bit more than Stylish. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and add this song to the playlist it needs to go into, take a look at the credits, and then I will be back with you for the final song on the album. Okay, I have just come from, obviously, adding Constellation to the playlist it's needed to go into. However, you may be here saying something unexpected. You might have expected me to just kind of continue on Spotify with the album. However, as I found myself getting ready to obviously get into the BOYZ album today, I did see that they released a music video for Aura, which is the final song on the album. And so I figured, instead of just kind of listening to the song on Spotify, that for this final song, I would watch the music video for it. Because why not? The quality of the music should still be the same, and at least overall, obviously. And we also just get a visual with it, so I figured why not? Because otherwise, this might have just been a video that didn't get posted at all. So I felt like this would be a really, really good time for me to do this. We're going to do that. Again, I've already added Constellation to the playlist it's needed to go into. I was not familiar with any of the writers or producers on that song. And so here we are with the final song on the album, The BOYZ Aura MV. Let's go. I didn't click it. Now I've clicked it. Baby, you're 10. Oh, the fucking guitar? Oh! Okay. The same disclaimer for music videos, like the same disclaimer for the album goes for videos. If you are someone who doesn't like people rewinding or pausing a lot, I am not the streamer or YouTuber or just reactor for you. I'm sure that there are other reactors who don't do that as much as I do, so I do suggest that you maybe find someone else if that's something that isn't your cup of tea. Wait, him. Oh. Baby, you're 10. 낯선 바람이 불어 쏟아지는 햇살에 유일한 쉼터가 돼. Tell me what is next. 무겁던 공기마저 하늘빛이 물들어 into you. 부서지는 파도 소리에 눈부신 너와 완벽해 한편의 영화 같은 scene. The voice is underneath? And his voice too, I'm sorry. No, their voices are so light here. I love it. That guitar. Thank you. This part of the song, my goodness. And you can hear the funky guitar underneath this part too. That voice is here, man. This is such a good summer song, man. I love the dances too. Is that a piano? I mean, obviously you've had the chords entirely, but the voices underneath will forever give me, bro. Look at all the way back. If you know, then you know better know. Bro, I love that part. I'm sorry, one more time. This might be my favorite part of the song. Oh, look at the rainbow. They look fantastic, by the way. I didn't say that, but they look great. Like, I love the suits on them. Nah, no, bro, that was it. That was so good. What the hell? Oh, I think we have our oh, is this our second? This might be our second. This might be my second favorite song on the album. No. No, because I love the use of the funky. No, here's the thing. Their voices on this, again, every time they went into the chorus. I love what song? It reminded me of something. The feeling that gave reminded me of another song. But it was. I'm not thinking of TXT for some reason. I don't know what it is. And again, it's another TXT song where, like I've heard a snippet of it, but it's reminding me and giving me the feeling that I get when listening to that song. And I love that. Like, I love that so much. It's so good. The funky guitar throughout all of that. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? Well, you know what? Let's just go to the beginning for when it came in. Let's just go to the beginning for when it came. Like, just their voices in this. There was something so sweet about their voices. This song screamed the summer for me. And while we have, like, this bit of summer left, I promise you I will be listening to this song. And I think I will listen to this song outside of the summer as well. Which I think is... Do you hear this, bro? I'm just sitting here trying to explain myself. And I'm like, the best way that I can explain it to you, my love, my whatever for this song is... And then their voices on top of it. Like, it is so tasty for me. I think one part, again, my favorite part of the song might have been that bridge. Not might have been, my favorite part of the song is the bridge. But something that kept catching my attention across the entirety of the music video where like the voices underneath the main person who was singing. I can't remember if it was just like the chorus, pre-chorus. It might have just been during the verses in general, but I kept pointing it out, as you could tell in the music video. That part, and I kept replaying it too. Every time I would hear it, it was just so, like, it complimented the person who was singing every single time. I loved it. It was so good. I love that so much. That was such a good... I think that's my second. I think it has to be. It has to be my second favorite song on the album. So far, yeah, I think it is. The way the album ranking is right now, Talk is my number one, followed by Aura. After Aura, we have You and I. After You and I, we have Constellation. And after Constellation, we have Stylish. And here's the thing, I've said this before. I actually still do like Stylish, but you have all of these other songs on their album with their voices the way that they are. It just does something to me, man. It does something to me. And Talk? Talk. What can I really say about that? I enjoyed myself here, man. Again, I kept pushing this off for whatever reason and getting around to it. I don't know why it took me so long. I don't know why it took me so long. Well, I do know why it took me so long. I've been trying to catch up on other albums, and so it's been taking me a minute with those. I still have some albums that came out before this one that I need to catch up on, but I figured because it was short, I wouldn't mind kind of getting to this before some of the full albums that I had to get to. And again, I really enjoyed my time with this. That being said, I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. As I said, I had a really good time with this one. My final ranking is Talk, Aura, You and I, Constellation, and Stylish. If you are someone who is interested, because as I said, Stylish isn't something that I reacted to in this video, you just kind of got my final thoughts on it. I do have my reaction to the music video of Stylish up on the channel by the time this album is posted, so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check that out. Other than that, if you enjoyed anything that you saw here, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and subscribing. Any of the three would be fine because it helps me. And again, I say this because it sometimes works. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this album first, listen up, and yeah, I hope to see you guys around.